What's up, everybody? All right. So today I picked up the last piece of the puzzle. Ooh, it's a bumper. So far, wow. Oh, I actually got another one too. So if anybody needs another bumper, let me know. So basically, I just need to get that guy on there. That's the other quarter, which is what I've been waiting for. I just took it off. I had it on the top. I got my hatch too. Oh, can you see? Oh, that is blinded out. What is going on? Oh, that was rough. So, hatch. Yeah. So, that bumper was the last piece, so now I can actually put the rear quarters on all the way. Obviously, I'm going to video me doing the other side because I don't have the footage for this side. Fitting the doors a little better. It's just more cardboard. But doesn't it look okay? I think it looks okay. Obviously, I said it was like the last piece. I still will need to do the skirts, fit those in, and the doors need to be finished. But as far as like the body, like the main body, oh, and I gotta get a wing because even though I love wingless Supras, I just feel like without a wing, they're not like it's like I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm still deciding. Obviously, oh, there's the glass for the hatch. But yeah, so this video is pretty much just going to be me putting together the back. Hopefully I can get the whole thing done. And maybe not done, but at least laid in. And like where it needs to be. Because I'm going to have to, this one, now that I have the new one and I have the hatch, I was able to see, and it kind of sucks. I shouldn't have took it off. But basically the hatch sat like here. So that this needs to come in about, I'd say 1.5 to 2 inches. So that means the other side, but this side, see, so this side is just the skin. I was able to get the skin from Toyota. So like all that is going to be, that's all SC300 in there. And this is just the skin to the outside. That's it. And it was a lot easier. This, I actually have all the substructure and everything. It comes all the way down. Everything. It's even like, basically like the inner frame, you know? Like everything. So that means this side of the car, instead of just skinning it like I did on this side. So like I already had started this, you know, so I got it all loose. And I was going to just show you guys on here how I cut it and stuff and took all this out. But now, God, just shit everywhere. But now, I'm going to have to take like all of this out to about here. So I'm literally cutting about here all the way through and then back. And then I'm going to have to take this out, which kind of sucks because I really wanted to leave this because it has like, besides all the glass that I've just left there, there's actually a spot for like a sub and like two, like, I think they're 5x7s. Yeah, and it'll look kind of cool. It'll look like a custom box. And then I got my race tank underneath, you know. But I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to use. And that kind of sucks. But, so I'm going to have to cut. So I've seen you on the other side, or I showed you on the other side. I might even have to cut this wheel well out and try to use the stock mount of the shock. But that could get weird because I don't know if the other side, I don't know how fucking close these cars are. Now that I'm getting into them, I don't think they're as brotherly, like cousinly, as people have said. They, you know, like they actually they use all the same suspension components. And like, obviously the engine's the same, stuff like that. But it's like, the actual car is totally different. So I might end up cutting around that wheel well and kind of just using this one to line it up kind of thing. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to use that shock tower. But, yeah, so that's where we are. I'm going to cut this back off finally, so we'll actually get to see how short the car is going to be, which is kind of exciting. because like that's all coming off. That entire bit right there is coming off. And then I think I'm gonna end up having to remove this, which kind of sucks because I just thought it would look cool. I thought it'd be different. But yeah, so that's what we're at today. I had to take my dog to the vet. He's got to get his booster shot, but no, not COVID booster. It's just for rabies. Are people doing that? Is that a thing? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna do that. Gonna get this back cut off. Try to get that quarter at least mounted. Get this quarter where it's supposed to be. Line up the bumper, and I'm gonna try to lay down the hatch. I mean, I wanted to weld this, the roof to the quarters. I wanted that welded before I did the hatch because I'm gonna have to cut this roof at some point, you know, like because the hatch comes out to about, like you can see the line. So you can see the line, and it's gonna come to right here. So the roof is gonna have to be cut about here, all the way across. But I have this strap, which is holding the roof in place. Still got a little movement, but not much. It's very tight. So I got this strap holding the roof down at the slope that it needs to be, because it used to be about here. Used to sit about right there. And that strap is really tight. So before I pop it off, I wanted the quarters to be welded to the roof. I think I've said that like 4 times now, and I don't know why I keep repeating it over and over. So anyway, so that's what I want to do. So I think I'm going to try to get these. I'm going to try to get these lined up as much as I can, and I might. So shit, we're probably not going to have the entire back together today, but for sure on the next video, because I don't even know if I'm going to get to welding these today. And until I do that, I can't take that strap off. Strap on? Strap off. Okay. Yeah, so, all right. Probably going to get a time lapse after this, but it's not going to be till later today because I got to take my dog to the vet. But yeah, anyway. I need to get rid of that list still. All right. Later. Alright, so this is where we're at so far. Was able to get the back piece off that needed to go. You can see just how much longer that is, man, because that's where like it's gonna stop. Look how far out the exhaust comes. It's gonna look fucking ridiculous until I cut that exhaust. But yeah, so here's it without the quarter panel, and there's it without the back. Don't really know what I'm gonna do for like. I might have to weld the actual bumper piece back on. But we'll see. So yeah, so now we're gonna cut this side. Gonna cut that side, that quarter, and yeah, keep rolling. Okay, so this is where we're at. Hopefully you could see it. It looked like my camera fell. But basically, now the entire back half of the car is off, and you can kind of see how shortened it is. It's kind of wild seeing it like this. But yeah, okay, so now I'm gonna start trying to get the quarter panels fitted. I have to cut pretty much this whole side off still, because like I said, if you can see that red one, it's got a lot of stuff So pretty much I'm gonna have to cut like basically all of this has to go, and that sucks because like the harness is there and stuff. But I just wanted to get it to here so I could line everything up. I don't even know what this is. I hope it's not important. Probably is. Probably very important. So like I have to take all that stuff off, and yeah. Alright. Alright. So this is where we're at today. Kind of whoop. Pretty crazy, man. Like I know I didn't get much done. I mean I got that quarter panel off, but I didn't really get much done today. I mean mostly today was just trying to pick up stuff, and I mean, look at that though. That's pretty cool. But you can see, so I put it back on. You can see. So to get it center, that's a big ass gap, you know. And I was actually thinking about somehow filling that in and just making it like a wide body, but I think that's stupid. I just need to make it stock looking ish or whatever. That's the crazy thing is it's almost like, see, so when you get up top though, it's not as bad. So see that gap here versus that gap there. I guess it's about the same. I don't know. So that means the whole entire thing has to come in, which kind of sucks. No, it is a lot better up there. But you kind of see it. So if you see the line, see how the line gets smaller as it gets to the top? And it's like way big down here. Could just be an illusion, but it looks like it needs to just, the entire thing needs to come left, which means I'm gonna have to cut more of that off the old structure, or like somehow bend it in or something. I have a lot of room to cut. Actually, I could cut quite a bit off and squeeze it in. I should anyway, just to, you know, just so I have room for moving stuff around and stuff. But yeah, you can see how far off it is though, because the hatch right now is pretty much center. So that's how much it has to come. That little piece right there. That's how far the entire quarter panel has to shift this way, because I have it lined up with the bumper right there. So that's where we're at, and pretty much I'm gonna wait to do this side until I figure this side out and get it close, like it's actually like screwed in and everything's like at least held on by screws, not necessarily welded in yet. And then I'm gonna do this side because this side I'm gonna have to cut everything off to put that on. So when I cut everything off, I want to just cut just enough so that I slip it in there. So I just cut enough so that I could slip it in, and it's pretty much lined up, you know. It'll be lucky if I do, but like if I get it right. But yeah, just the, you know, the least amount of work the better. And then so basically all I need now is a wing. You know what I mean? And the doors. The doors are going to be a big thing, but I have kind of an idea. So if you can see like the shitty tape and cardboard that I did to it, so I'm thinking about just cutting here straight across, and I'm gonna lay down a new sheet, like a piece of sheet metal that goes all the way down. So I'll probably cut, you know, because there's the hard, oh shit, sorry. There's the hard line that goes right here. So I'm just gonna cut the entire door off down, and then I'm gonna lay a new piece of sheet. Or I'm just gonna take this one that I already cut, and I'm just gonna move it up. So cut it, get rid of like the bend down, the kick down, slide it up straight. Because it does actually have a nice, like it does match the lines. I mean, besides like, you know, the Supra has the crazy like the, I don't even know what they're called, but they're like aerodynamics or whatever you want to call it. Like the lines for the vents go into the doors. So besides that, but I'm going to try my best to get some version of that. But we'll see, because I already know that's going to be tough. I'm not the greatest metal worker, and that's going to take some skill to get right. But yeah, anyway, so this is where we're at. I mean, looks pretty cool. Now the rear end looks like a Supra. I want to put the lights in so bad, but I'm going to wait. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'll do it anyway. Anyway, sweet. Later, guys.